Ever wonder what it feels like to witness history in real time? Watching Aaron Judge crush baseballs out of Yankee Stadium is like seeing Mickey Mantle in his prime.
And he hammers out of the air, high and deep to left center. My goodness, he's a machine! Aaron Judge swimming in the fountain. His 25th home run of the year.
Except with a modern-day superhero twist. Let's see how good he actually is. It's easy to get so wrapped up in the day-to-day drama of sports, like whether the refs got a hidden vendetta or if the coach forgot their glasses at home, that we forget we're witnessing history in the making. I mean, can you imagine getting to see Mickey Mantle smack a homer in real time? That's the kind of stuff that makes you the cool grandparent, the one with the epic stories. And don't even get me started on Michael Jordan in the 80s and 90s.
MJ. Oh, he did it! Oh, Michael shakes the finger. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael.
Our generation has its own legends, though. LeBron James is out there.
Philadelphia players behind the back with the dribble.
And it goes through Thompson's legs. Look at that. It goes through Thompson's legs.
And Lionel Messi? Watching him dribble is like watching a cat toy with a laser pointer. Just pure magic. For me, it's all about Aaron Judge. This guy isn't just playing baseball. He's doing things on the field that make you wonder if he's secretly a superhero moonlighting as a Yankees outfielder. His home runs? They're not just any old home runs. They're moonshots. You know, the ones where the ball gets launched so high and far that you half expect it to land in another zip code. Yeah, that's a Judge special. Decades from now, when I'm sitting in my rocking chair, maybe with a grandkid on my lap, who will probably be wondering why I keep talking about sports people instead of giving them candy, I'll have my stories. I'll tell them about the time Aaron Judge nearly knocked a satellite out of orbit with one of his homers, and they'll probably roll their eyes, thinking I'm exaggerating. But I'll know, we'll know, we got to witness greatness with our own eyes.
3-2, thanks for playing. Aaron Judge, liftoff, blast off, touchdown. He's been teasing us all night.
There was quite a bit of nail-biting and knuckle-cracking among Yankees fans when Aaron Judge kicked off the 2024 season. After all, his 2023 campaign was cut short by a pesky toe injury, and it seemed like that toe had decided to overstay its welcome into the new season. By April 27th, Judge was lugging around a batting average that looked like a typo, 200, and a slugging percentage that needed a pick-me-up, 400, with just 5 measly homers to his name. But oh boy, talk about a plot twist. Since then, Judge has been hotter than a jalapeno in a heat wave, batting an absurd 377, 497, 904 with 16 homers in just 114 at-bats. That's right, he's been setting the diamond on fire, playing every single day, mostly in center field, and leading the Yankees to a sparkling 42-19 record, sitting pretty atop the cutthroat AL East. What's truly jaw-dropping here isn't just the numbers, though those are enough to make any pitcher want to call in sick. No, what's really wild is that Judge is doing this in a season where MLB's offensive environment has turned into a pitcher's paradise. Run scoring is down, but Judge is acting like he didn't get the memo. While everyone else is struggling to get on base, he's out there treating every game like his own personal home run derby. Honestly, it's a bit of a crime that Judge's rampage isn't making more headlines. Maybe folks are too busy triple-checking his stats, convinced they've slipped into a parallel universe. But for us lucky ones who get to watch this man-mountain dominate day in and day out, it's nothing short of legendary. And just think, years from now, when some young whippersnapper asks us about the greats, we can casually mention, "Oh, I got to see Aaron Judge in his prime." No big deal. On top of everything else, let's talk about Yankee Stadium. In case you missed my riveting two-part expose on park factors, don't worry, I'll sign your copy later. Yankee Stadium has morphed into a pitcher's best friend over the last season and a half. It's cutting run scoring by almost 15%. But when you're Aaron Judge, those park rules are more like suggestions. Suggestions that he's blissfully ignoring while launching baseballs into the stratosphere. And here's where it gets really interesting. Judge's current tear through the league isn't getting the love it deserves, partly because his shortened 2023 season is still lurking in the background like a misunderstood ghost. People look at his 267, 406, 613 line from last year and think, decent but not jaw-dropping. What they're missing is that those numbers hide some freakishly good hitting. Judge hit fly balls last season like he was getting paid by the mile, a .472 average and a 1.583 slugging percentage on those alone, which translated to a .280 unadjusted contact score. Now, here's where it gets wild. He was unlucky with those fly balls. Yeah, I said it. Based on his exit velocities and launch angles, he should have hit a .590 average and a 2.037 slugging percentage, giving him an adjusted contact score of .455. That's the kind of number that sounds like a typo, but is just Judge doing his thing. Nearly half of his fly balls, 45.6%, were hit at 105 miles per hour or harder, compared to a mere 8.9% for the rest of the league. To put it plainly, if Judge's actual performance had matched his ridiculous underlying metrics, he would have posted a .299, .434, .760 line in 2023. That's not just good. That's best season of his career good. So if you think Judge's current hot streak is impressive, remember, it's just the continuation of a guy who's been defying expectations, park factors, and whatnot. In other words, Aaron Judge should be contending for his third consecutive year with a weighted runs created plus of 200 or higher. To put that in perspective, only legends with names like Ruth, Williams, and Bonds have managed such a feat. We're talking about an all-time great hitting his peak, and it's nothing short of spectacular. This season, Judge's strikeout rate, 25.4%, is right near his career low of 25% from 2021. Meanwhile, his walk rate, 17.6%, is just a smidge below his career high of 19.2% from 2023. This refined strikeout to walk profile gives him a cushion when it comes to making contact. But let's be honest, Judge doesn't just need a cushion. He's out here smacking the ball like it owes him money. When you combine this plate discipline with his raw power, it's like watching a cheat code in action. He's turning what should be mere mortal stats into video game numbers, and it's happening right before our eyes. This isn't just a hot streak, it's a sustained period of dominance that puts him in the rarest of air, alongside the greatest to ever play the game. Aaron Judge's 2024 season is a masterclass in baseball dominance. His average exit speed of 97.2 miles per hour is just a hair behind last year's career best 97.6 miles per hour. And his fly ball exit speed of 99.3 miles per hour is second only to his outrageous 2023 mark of 101.2 miles per hour. Meanwhile, his average line drive exit speed of 102.1 miles per hour is a career best. The guy's hitting the ball harder than a college student hitting the snooze button. Check this out.
Drill deep to left center field. No chance. See ya. Into the night. Whoa. 4-3.
We have seen some of the longest, hardest hit home runs.
36.4% of Judge's fly balls have been hit at 105 miles per hour or harder, while the MLB average for such fly balls has dropped to a measly 8.1%. Even his average grounder exit speed is impressive, clocking in at 92.1 miles per hour, just a tad above last year's 92.0 miles per hour, and a bit below his career best's from 2018 to 21. Basically, Judge hits grounders harder than most people hit line drives. His fly ball and pop-up rates have hit career-high levels in 2023-24. While his fly ball rate is over 2 standard deviations above the league average, his pop-up rate is just below it. He's found the perfect balance, elevating the ball enough to do serious damage without the frustrating pop-ups. His average launch angle peaked at 20.4 degrees in 2023 and is slightly lower at 18.2 degrees in 2024. Achieving a 20-plus degree launch angle without a pop-up problem is like finding a unicorn in a haystack. Judge has always been a beast in the air, posting adjusted fly ball contact scores that read like cheat codes: 414, 265, 264, 201, 236, 371, 455, and now 332. Those top scores are a realm inhabited by Judge and Shohei Ohtani alone. Sure, there are other players like Byron Buxton, Miguel Sano, Joey Gallo, and Jorge Soler who can put up scores in the 250 range, but they often come with baggage: poor strikeout to walk profiles, insufficient fly ball or liner rates, or a mix of these flaws. Judge was initially a power before contact hitter who has evolved into an elite hitter, combining power and precision in a way that's rare in the game. What we're witnessing with Aaron Judge is historic. The longevity of his peak and the nature of his eventual decline remain to be seen. This might also be the only season we get to see Judge and Juan Soto, another potential legend, batting back-to-back in the Yankees lineup, depending on Soto's upcoming contract decision. With the Yankees chasing their first World Series title since 2009, this summer and fall are shaping up to be must-see TV. So, grab your popcorn and enjoy the show, because this is the stuff legends are made of.